If you're looking for some easy remote jobs, today I have 5 of them for you. And these are real legit jobs. These jobs are available right now. They're not side gigs. I have a couple that are non-phone. I have a part-time job. I have a data entry job. And you can earn up to $38 per hour depending on the job you take. So we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to jump right into them. The first one I have comes to us from Tovala. They're a meal prep delivery company. And the job I'm sharing from them is for a customer support specialist. This is a full-time remote position, and you can do this job anywhere within the United States. And I'm just going to scroll down here to show you how much this one pays, which is $19 to $21 per hour. This is your typical customer support kind of position, and I'm pretty sure it's a non-phone job, but I'll get into that in just a minute. So you'll be providing customer support during shifts with times ranging between 8 a.m. and 11 p.m. Central Time Zone, including weekends. So not only is this potentially a non-phone job, you'll be working evenings and afternoons and weekends. So hopefully it'll work with your schedule. So in this job, you'll be meeting key performance indicators. You'll monitor and respond to escalated inquiries and use ticket data analysis to identify opportunities for product improvements. And that is what makes me think this is a non-phone job. I didn't read anywhere where you're going to be on the phone in this position. And whenever you see the word ticket associated with a customer service, customer support position, that is typically email. All right, so you'll also identify urgent trends and communicate to support leadership and use the appropriate macros and shortcuts to respond to customer inquiries, crafting responses from scratch when necessary. So there's another clue. You're going to be crafting responses. So that leads me to believe that this definitely is a non-phone job. You'll also monitor daily workflows to take necessary action to meet service levels, and you'll do all that while maintaining high customer satisfaction. All they want is 1 to 3 years of customer service experience, and they tell us that's preferred. That's not even required. But if you do have that experience, you'll definitely stand out. So think of what kind of job you used to have. If you ever dealt with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service. You need knowledge of customer service operational best practices, and it's a plus you have experience troubleshooting IT device issues. And they prefer you have experience with Zendesk or similar support tools. And they tell us here you may have to work extended business hours and weekend shifts. And of course, you need all the typical soft skills you need for just about every job. You're responsive, you're patient, you have a positive attitude, you have strong communication skills, you're a problem solver, and you're comfortable using a computer. So this job pays $19 to $21 per hour. It's a non-phone job. If you like this one, you can find the direct link for this lead in the description below this video. Just look for job number 1. The second easy remote job I have is with Food Corp. And right now they have an opening for an executive coordinator. This is a full-time remote position, and they're going to pay between $65,000 and $79,000 per year, which comes to between $31 and $38 per hour. So your main responsibility will be to provide support to Food Corp's co-CEOs. You'll provide critical administrative support to ensure that the organization's executive leaders are operating with efficiency and efficacy. So that means you're going to provide administrative support for more than one CEO. You'll do calendar management, set up meetings, make sure all documents are processed correctly, you'll make travel arrangements, that sort of thing. They'd like you to have proven experience as an executive assistant or other relevant administrative support experience. So that's really good. If you've never been an executive assistant, as long as you have some other kind of relevant administrative support experience, definitely apply for this job. You need superb attention to detail and organizational skills. You're a skilled project manager and you're capable of building relationships. You're also learning oriented with a desire to seek and use feedback to shape your work. You also have effective written and verbal communication skills, and they tell us they'd like you to have experience reporting directly to a senior leader or C-suite executive. So then they go in to discuss what they expect you to be able to accomplish within your first year of being an executive coordinator. So I'm not going to bother reading through that. You can do that on your own if you feel like it. And they offer a nice suite of benefits, including a $3,000 401k matching, your typical time off. They have a sabbatical policy, and they'll give you $850 annual home office funds, internet bill reimbursement, partial cell phone reimbursement, and $500 annual professional development funds. So remember, they'll pay between $65,000 and $79,000 per year. If you like this one, you can find the link below, job number 2. I have 3 more jobs for you, but I want to quickly remind you to please consider subscribing to this channel, hit that notification bell, and make sure to turn on all notifications. That way you'll get all my job leads when I post them. So that brings us to our third position. This is a part-time job. This is for a remote reconciliation specialist with Hollis Cobb. They're a collection agency primarily for the healthcare industry. But But as I read through this job lead, I don't think you're going to be doing any kind of collection calls. It looks like you're going to be researching payment and dispute documentation and dealing with insurance companies. You'll be doing some follow-up on insurance claims and appeals. You'll resolve billing or service problems by clarifying the client's dispute, determining the cause of the problem, and selecting and explaining the best solution to solve that problem. You'll expedite dispute correction or adjustment and follow up to ensure resolution. So like I said, this is a part-time position. You'll be working Monday through Friday, 24 hours per week. And you really don't need any experience for this position, but you do need a high school diploma. They'd like you to be proficient in Excel, and they prefer, though they don't require, you have experience submitting claims to insurance companies and you have medical billing experience. And again, those are just preferred, they're not required. They also prefer you have CPAR in billing and coding license or certification. Again, just preferred, not required. They don't tell us how much they pay, but I'm thinking based on my experience, you'll probably make about $16 to $20 per hour. Now, there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So if you like this easy part-time remote job, you can find the link below. This is job number 3. Easy remote job number 4 is with the company Cotiviti. They're looking for a revenue cycle specialist, and this is a non-phone job. You're going to be posting payments and doing some reconciliations. So scrolling down this job lead, we see they will pay $18 to $21 per hour, and this is a really easy kind of position. And you'll be responsible for the reconciliation and posting of all payments received, identify discrepancies, and analyze issues to ensure all payments are posted timely. So that means you'll post payments to collection accounts, reconcile with posted bank transactions, and work with the accounts payable department to have any refunds issued when needed. You'll also perform cash application functions and processes, prepare and record financial transactions, and ensure daily deposit reconciliation. You'll maintain daily, monthly reporting for audit purposes. You'll also reconcile daily deposit totals and review and correct discrepancies. You'll also research and accurately distribute payments that don't have any invoice number or date of service, research and determine the correct claim for a payment and accurately apply that payment to that claim, and you'll do all that while maintaining thorough and detailed knowledge of compliance and recovery laws. To qualify for this job, they'd like you to have a bachelor's degree in finance, accounting, or business, or 3 years of accounting or finance experience. So that's really good. You don't need a degree for this job as long as you have a little bit of accounting or finance experience. They'd like you to have knowledge of basic accounting or finance practices, and they prefer you have previous experience in a finance or accounting role. And that's just preferred, that's not required. You're proficient in Microsoft Office applications, you have excellent organizational skills, you're detail-oriented, and you have excellent verbal and written communication skills. So this one pays $18 to $21 per hour. You'll do some payment posting and reconciliations. If you like this one, you can find the link below. So that brings us to our 5th and final job. This is with Imagine 360, and they're looking for a medical claims administrator, and this is a data entry position. It's a full-time, fully remote position for anyone anywhere within the United States, and they'll pay between $45,000 and $47,000 per year, which comes to between $21 and $22 per hour. So your main responsibility will be to coordinate the receipt, tracking, and documentation of stop-loss claim submissions. You'll enter those claims into the system and log potential claim notices. You'll also ensure all claim information is included in submissions and follow up with third-party administrator when necessary. You'll properly document claim file and compile periodic reporting for various stakeholders. You'll also review claims, approve and facilitate funding, do some quality assurance, which includes recognizing, documenting, and alerting appropriate supervisors of trends, provide ongoing feedback to help optimize quality performance, and develop new or improve current internal processes to improve quality. You need a high school diploma or a GED. They prefer you have an associate's degree in medical billing and coding, but that's just preferred, that's not required. And they'd like you to have at least 2 years experience in administration or customer service. They'd also like you to have an understanding of medical third-party administration functions. Claims and medical terminology is strongly preferred. And if you don't know any medical terminology, I'll put a link in the description to a really good resource where you can pick that up. You're comfortable using a computer, you're organized, you're a problem solver, and you have great analytical skills. So in addition to being paid $21 to $22 per hour, they offer a nice suite of benefits. So if this one interests you, you can find the link below. This is job number 5. So that's a nice collection of 5 easy remote jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. But if none of them are your thing, check out this video right here. Maybe one of these jobs will work. Good luck to all of you who apply. And as always, thank you so much for popping in, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.